So, baseball caps next to each other.
Raise 2,500.
New York against Detroit, I believe. And JC Tran under the New York cap has bet out. Ivey getting adventurous with the unsuited near connectors. Picks up a gut shot draw. He'd need an 8. So Kings have been good tonight, and JC Tran has got one. And look at that bonanza for Phil Ivey. He's made it straight.
3,500.
Just top pair for JC Tran, and a well disguised straight for Phil Ivey. Called a raise with 7-5 off suit.
6,500.
The flush possibility, of course, out there,
Raise 15,000.
and that may just save Tran some money here. But it is such a well disguised move by Phil Ivey
Cool.
that he deserves to get paid off, and indeed he does.
29.
Two great players locking horns. And no surprise to see Phil Ivey. Blind still 500, 1,000. Action on Nam Lee.
Raise 2,500.
Cage this time with the small pair.
Cool.
Ivey with the overcards. And it looks like these two could be going at it again.
Heads up.
So how aggressive will Cates be this time?
Check it.
Well, he's missed that one. Ivey top pair with a queen kicker.
4,000.
So long as Ivey can dodge this 5,
Check it.
he's home and hosed. Now Cates, I said, was a little passive last time when he was in front.
11,000.
This time he bets when he is way behind. So rainbow board. No made straights. No possibility of a flush. So Phil Ivey really must fancy this ace-queen.
Cool.
And no joy for Cates there. Can he really pull the trigger the 3rd time? He's counting his chips out. And it's a strong bet.
28,000.
Nearly a pot-sized bet. Every possibility being worked through in that supreme poker brain of Phil Ivey's. Daniel Cates just praying that 28,000 is sneaky enough to put the great man off.
3, 4.
He calls and he's going to love it.
Very bad.
Cates doesn't even bother to show those ones. Happy. Certainly yo-yoing at the moment.
1,000 call.
Queen Jack early position. Raises to get rid of some of the traffic. Phil Ivey with suited near connectors. No surprise that Smith and Mitzi get out of the way. But for once Tran doesn't want to play. So heads up between Ivey and Nam Lee. Squat for Phil Ivey. Middle pair for Nam Lee. Goes check, check.
Yep.
That That gives Ivey a straight draw. It's up and down, an ace or a 9. Namely with 2 pairs, asking him the question. Well, the odds are actually right to call here.
Raise to 11,000.
But when you feel Ivey, why call? So he decides to put the foot to the accelerator and lump the pressure back on the young American.
10 seconds.
Time clock ticking down. Just adding to that pressure, stoking it up.
Cool.
And when it's Phil Ivey betting into you, you feel every bit of pressure.
Check it out.
And Phil Ivey has made his straight. Once again, it's fairly well disguised.
15,000.
And that 2 pair does not look big enough now to bet into the aggression of Ivey. Good decision there by Nam Lee, certainly on the river. Ivey raising again. Round 2 Tony G. Pretty much a home tournament for the naturalised Australian. And it's going to feel like home to JC Tran. He's got aces on the button. Cates has been yo-yoing for the last couple of hours. And does a bit of set mining with the 3s. Close, but no cigar.
Check.
2 spades for Phil Ivey. Once again, he aggressively bets his flush draw.
Call.
Tran deciding that board is safe enough just to call.
Heads up.
It's anything but safe now. Phil Ivey has the nut flush. Ace or a 7
25,000.
would be good for Tran, but it's going to cost him 25,000 to draw to it. Sorrel Mitzi continuing the habit our players seem to have of checking for texts. Whatever happened to conversation? So Tran does make the investment, and that is probably going to save him some money. It's another spade. He doesn't have one, so that just reinforces Ivey's dominance. Ivey getting a visual on how many chips Tran has left. $80,000. Well, they say with aces you either win a small pot or lose a big one. This one now over 160,000. Those 4 spades should be enough for a player of Tran's caliber to get away from this now.
5, 4, 3,
Time pressure.
1.
And he is folded out by the clock. That's probably what would have happened anyway. A nice shot in the arm for Ivey.